Wow, look at that. Can you feel the force around you? People in Hollywood sure can, as Star Wars fans line up by the Millennium Falcon for the premiere of the Han Solo movie.
What a sight. CBS 2's Peter Daut is live in Hollywood with the flick showing in not one but 3 theaters there, Peter.
Look.
That's right. Hi, guys. The force is strong here on Hollywood Boulevard tonight. I have to tell you, I feel like I'm in a galaxy far, far away where the stars are just starting to show up for Solo, a Star Wars story. This is a massive premiere, let me tell you. There is actually a Millennium Falcon built over Hollywood Boulevard, which is why Hollywood Boulevard is now shut down between Highland and Orange. And I met people from all over the world who said they had to be here for this premiere. This movie, of course, is very anticipated. It is the backstory of Han Solo. It goes into detail about how he met Chewbacca. Certainly a lot of excitement, and I also saw a lot of people who dressed up in costume, and here's what they had to say.
He's one of the best in the Star Wars world. It's like the character everybody relates to in Star Wars.
So you've been waiting for this for a long time.
Waiting for it for a long time. I'm planning on winning the ship from Lando tonight, so, you know.
He's going to cheat.
And Kira hopefully is going to help me in that little trickery we're going to do. We're going to do a little switcheroo on him.
He's going to cheat. You guys really look like the characters, I have to say.
Well, I am. I'm Han Solo. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. A lot of fun back out here live. This movie is expected to screen in a few hours on not 1, not 2, but 3 theaters here in Hollywood. This is massive. This movie is expected to rake in the bucks. More than $140 million expected when it opens Memorial Day weekend. And I have to tell you, this is just incredible to see all of the dedicated Star Wars fans out here right now. Hollywood Boulevard is set to reopen tomorrow. And one interesting thing, I looked at the tip sheet, one name of a star who is not on it, Harrison Ford. We don't know if he's going to show up or not. And of course, Harrison Ford originated the role of Han Solo more than 3 decades ago. Here on the red carpet, some celebrities are starting to come down. And in fact, I just saw Chewbacca. Yeah, somebody dressed as Chewbacca. I'm not kidding. I asked him, what are your thoughts on this movie? To which he said, brrr. I don't know what that means, guys.
No, that was very good, Peter. That was excellent. Susanna's going to be going down there pretty soon.
I practice, I have to be honest.
That's really good. I would do it, but I don't want to embarrass myself or any of you here. You know what? Maybe Harrison Ford will just fly into that, right?
Yes,
just fly in and land. So that'd be great.
You never know.
But speaking of flying, let's go up to Stu Mundell. He's in Sky 2 over this large crowd at tonight's premiere. Stu, you don't have a Harrison Ford sighting, do you?
We don't have a Harrison Ford sighting, but we definitely saw we saw Chewie down there. The new robot, that's going to be the pilot of the Millennium Falcon right there as well in the new Solo movie. The crowd's really starting to pick up out here. This is going to be, like you said, Solo. It's a Star Wars story. And right there in the middle of it all, that is the iconic. It's going to be the YT-3000F, otherwise known as the Millennium Falcon. You know what? That is an iconic ship. I'm talking to Brennan. He says when they're getting ready to leave, he's checked out in it. He'll be able to fly it out of here if they'll let us. Right now, though, we're just keeping an eye on what's going on. A lot of activity out there on Hollywood Boulevard. That red carpet really starting to fill up. And as we've been talking about, Hollywood's going to be closed between Highland and Orange. Live in Sky 2 over the Millennium Falcon. How many times can you say that? I'm Stu Mundell. Back to you two in the studio.